All right, well, let's get straight to the point and review another rangefinder. Last time I did kind of a more obscure one, but I want to go back to ones that they made a shit ton of um, that maybe weren't as accessible here in the stateside again. So, I'm going back to the Cold War stuff. I'm going to bring something from across the wall, and it is the Zorki 4. Take off that lens cap there, that eBay from China stuff. There she is in her natural forms, and you're going, what is that big? Oh, look at that. You can even see me in my screen of my MacBook. Oh, that's cool. You're going, what is this wingding here? Well, this, I actually like to keep my flash sinks safe, is where the PC port is. So I put this over it to keep shit from getting in it. So this camera, of course, 50 f2. Self-timer. Mine doesn't fucking work because someone probably misused it. The weird texturing stuff that if someone could comment what it is, that'd be really cool. Doesn't come standard quarter 20. I have the adapter to quarter 20 in there. I actually nicked that out of a broken Zeiss Contax 2. I know. Fucking sacrilege. So things I like about this camera real quick, because I know there's a ton of film people that like this, and there's a million different opinions on this, and people talking about this camera on YouTube. You can grab one for like, I don't know, what this was, like $30 or so. I've had this for about 4 years, I think now. 4 or 5 years. There is a couple different versions with the different fonts on the front. Then there's the Zorki 4K, which has the advanced lever. This does not. It has the knob, as you can see on top, and you have a little dial there to indicate where everything is. So as you turn it, and then expose, you get that great Zorki hedge clipper sound. Now that, interestingly enough, was on a 25th, and so some of the slower shutters, you actually wind a timer, which we're going to do that. There she is, right there. I can feel her grabbing. You can feel her tense up right there. So we'll do a half second. All right, and then compare it to like one of these even more aggressive sounding hedge clippers of a settings, and we lift it. And you always, 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 always advance before you set a shutter speed, or you will break your camera. Oh, I could sit here and just click this thing all day. There it is again. Let's I'll put it right up next to the mic on a 25th. So, what do we look like on the inside? What's the bits look like on the inside? So we'll take the bottom off. Again, this is straight up the Soviets loved stealing Zeiss technology and the whole World War II story, how they seized the factory and all that. This is a 1956 copy, in case anyone out there is asking. Pressure plate looks good, nice and even. Keel, the workmanship on this is 50, so this is kind of, the good days. A really pretty nice thing. Got our take-up spool. Then our bare bones of pretty much the entire Zorki Zenith series, or Zenith, what am I saying? The Zorki Fedka series. There we go, your take-up spool goes there. Got your Maiden CCCP. And you can just advance it like so. I have got great images with this camera. Great images. The lens on this does a great job. It's wonderful. If you buy one, you're going to love it. And then I love, too, just how you can see some of the gearing stuff here in the sprockets and all that. And let me just kind of show you what happens when you advance and fire that. So I can dry fire this for the 100th time. Okay, so there we go. Good. And then... So, what's my thoughts on it? It's a heavy camera. I'm lazy on this, kind of, not lazy, but I had these around. I was short of normal camera strap lug thingies to run your strap loops. So, these are fucking key rings. But they work. Like I said, there's a lot of literature out there, so I'm not going to just balls deep into the history of this. I'm going to say a few points that I really like on it and let you go. So... This is a really, 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 really bright viewfinder. And there is a diopter. Something you don't see on a lot of stuff. And the Soviets thought of it, of course, for your convenience. Your rewind wheel picks up. I feel like the mirrors, when you're looking through this, the inside, the mirrors in the rangefinder might shake a little bit when you fire it. But overall, it's got a really clear image. Let's see. This finder might be bright enough I can actually put it up to the camera here and you can see through it. Maybe. Oh, you can. You can even see the focusing patch. There you go. It's that fucking bright of a finder. So really, I enjoy shooting these, and yeah, they feel good. They're fun to go out if you have a handheld light meter and just put a roll through. It was one of those things, like, I consider this like a K1000, and now I'm going to get hated on because the K1000 probably is a higher quality camera. K1000 was a very fucking good camera. But as for what, if I want to just go out and spend, you know, 30, 40 bucks on an old, 50 bucks on an old manual camera, just go out with and click some shots, I would get a handheld meter or a light meter app, which I have on my iPhone. And let me see which one I have here so I can run it with you guys, because it is really fucking cool. My light meter, which you just set your ISO on, and boom, good to go. So it's really cool here. And let me just see what's light meter. All right, there it is. My light meter. It's really cool. You can meter anything. Yeah. And there's a pro version too. This is a free one. You can get the pro one. And my delay was because there was a fucking thing that comes up that says, I want to donate because you've used it so many times, or get the pro version. And you kind of got to work around it. It's an annoying bastard, but this is a great little, and it works great. This is an iPhone 5C, I believe. Yes, 5C. So it's a great app. I'm sure it's available on other ones, but it works really good. It's dead fucking accurate. I enjoy it. But one of those in my iPhone, because I'm a 20-something, roll of whatever, in this is going to give you way more fun than a K1000. For me, you know, it's just a different experience, a different machine. Sure, you're going to have to take a light meter out or use your eyeballs and get some skill instead of having that matchstick meter to bail you out. Use your eyes. Best light meter ever right here. Sunny 16. It's kind of bullshit, but you can kind of figure out around it when it works and doesn't. And then compensate too. So that's all I'm going to say. Zorki 4, fun camera for the price, carry around, shoot, and if it quits working, you can drive nails with the fucker because it's so heavy. Have a good night.